Namaste, everybody. I'm Don. Welcome to Smart Yoga. Today, in this short video, I love these short videos. I do long ones as well that, are over an hour long, but I like these short ones because I get to share little things that I'm thinking of either during my practice or while I'm out, off the mat. Ideas pop into my mind. I write the note down. I'm like, I want to share this. This is one that is somewhat involved. But it is a mirror good to have in a yoga classroom? So you're a student taking class. Is it good to have a mirror there so you can see yourself? And initially, yes, it's helpful so that you could see if you've got your arms in generally the right position, because the postures are designed for you to sort of get as close to ideal. There's no idea of perfection because our bodies are unique. But I mean, if your arms in Warrior 2 are supposed to be like this, you don't want this one going like this and fingers all out. There's general general proximity you want to get. So a mirror will help you get there. And one of the drawbacks to having a mirror, though, is that it can be a crutch. It can become so habitualized that you're looking in the mirror in a class that you're not developing the awareness from the inside. So I take the bulk of my classes, whether I'm doing them myself or whether I'm taking them with somebody, with my eyes closed. My awareness comes from the inside. Every so often, I'll look to see if my arm positioning is right, just to refresh my memory. But one of the things that can happen with a mirror is that it can actually become an ego boost. Not only can you become habitualized to looking in the mirror and the outside world, in this case, your reflection in a mirror, is becoming your frame of reference. So now it's an external source. Yoga, one of the biggest gifts that yoga has given me and can give to anybody, is creating a self-awareness. Not merely of your body positioning, but what you're thinking, what you're feeling. If you have negative thoughts toward yourself, if you have good ones, if you can, that self-awareness is priceless, because in one sense, I might analogize it to, cleaning a house or your car. You want to see where the dirt is, where it isn't, and then you can, address it as you see fit. So keeping your eyes closed enables you to have that greater awareness. But if you're constantly looking out at a mirror to see where your body positioning is, yoga is reduced in that context to a physical activity. And at first, that's enough, because yoga is very challenging at first from a physical standpoint. Even if you're in shape, I've given classes to some folks who were like either in the Army or one was actually in Special Forces in the Marines. And they were shocked at how difficult it was. And I didn't give that hard a class. So it's challenging, as we know. But as you get more familiar with what down dog is like, or what a spinal twist is like, and where your hand placement goes, you don't need the mirror as much. And you can sort of leave that, I don't want to call it a negative crutch, but it can become one, where you're not focused inward. You're not getting going to the next level or stage of awareness, which is what's really going on inside you emotionally. How do you feel when you go to the right versus the left? What's going on, physically? Where are my limitations? How does taking that full inhalation affect me on this side versus that side? Or, when you're in, say, pigeon, for example, do you sense yourself getting angry, frustrated, happy, joyful, or none of the above? But that level of awareness is essentially blocked when you're looking out in a mirror, right? So there's a balance to be struck there, and only you can determine it. But I did want to point out to you that a mirror is helpful to the new yogi. But at a certain point, if you can begin to get in the habit of closing your eyes The more you do that, the more your awareness is brought inward, and the more you'll be able to focus on your intention that you set at the beginning of class. The intention that you set at the beginning of class is, let's say I love this example. You want to become a more patient person. So you start to move more slowly on your mat. Well, what you'll know if you're moving slowly or not better, in my estimation, if your eyes are closed. You could feel how you're moving. You can feel and sense your breath and how it's relating to the different parts of your body. But when your eyes are when you're looking out in a mirror and your eyes are informing you of what's going on, it's a different focus that you've got. So at first, like a newborn baby learning to walk, yeah, you hold on to stuff on the furniture and you don't want them to fall. But once they get, some of their sea legs under them, so to speak, they don't really need to hold on to stuff as much. And, every so often it's okay to hold something to get your balance, just like every so often it's okay to look in a mirror. But if you find yourself in a studio in which there are no mirrors, you're not being ripped off. Okay? There's actually a lot of growth that can take place on an emotional, mental level, and some say spiritual level, that you can experience just by keeping your eyes closed. So that's a little bit more of what yoga has to offer. So that was the two-prong answer. All right. Thank you for making it this far. I wish you well in your practice. It's so much fun when you get to that point where you comfortably have your eyes closed and you are basically seeing things or knowing things with your eyes closed. It's a whole different level of peacefulness and consistency through awareness. So there you have it. All right, guys. Have a great day. I'll see you on another video. Namaste.